against the ropes and put him away.
Crowd got excited. Evander comes back with a left-right. Left hook to the body as well.
Whoa! Combination from the champion. He tried to launch a right hand.
Oh, good right by Holyfield. I'd say so far Evander is following the game plan perfectly. He has received a few stiff jabs and a few clubbing rights, but he's out-punching George approximately 3 or 4 to 1. Nothing devastating, and George misses with a hook to the body, then lands one a little bit below the waist and gets a warning for Moody battle. All of the good, clean punches so far have been landed by Evander Holyfield. He's doing exactly what he wanted to do, and George really hasn't been able to unleash any of his big bombs. Not any that landed, anyway.
George lands a left. Holyfield on the ropes.
George clipped Evander with the left, tried to follow up. A clubbing overhand right. The crowd is very excited. Good left by George. Holyfield still has some bounce in his legs, but a few more right hands like that might take it out. Another right hand, but it was a glancing blow, I think.
10 seconds remaining in round 2 as Holyfield fights back.
George steps. Nice right hand, but Holyfield countered well.
Holyfield comes out firing. Left-right combination. Holyfield has to move out of there. He has to continue moving laterally, back and forth. There's a left from Forman.
Well, his arms do seem to be getting a little heavy.
Oh, left-right combination. Staggered. Holyfield has staggered Forman. He's got it going with 10 seconds left in round 3.
Evander's landed about 4 consecutive combinations to the head, and George certainly is reeling and rocking in there, but he's fighting back. The last punch was a good left hook by Evander. It probably hurts him as much as, whoa, good right hand by Evander.
Forman tries a combination of his own, and here comes Holyfield with his combination.
That's exactly what Evander's doing, and landing big right hands like that one. George looks like he's a little bit shaky.
Very much like the last round. Oh, a midsection shot from Holyfield.
I think I almost saw that come out the back of George's spine. Holyfield certainly has the slingshot, and he's winging a lot of stones right into George Foreman's face.
Very good right and left hand from Holyfield. Oh, a left uppercut and a right hand.
I think there's another one. Of course, he receives 2 back.
Body and head work from Holyfield.
Very nice combinations. He's ripping them off. You can see how slow George Foreman's hands are in comparison. All those combinations have to be mounting up. The cumulative effect has to catch up with him eventually, unless he puts together a big blockbuster and takes Evander out of there. Which he just landed a left hook below the belt.
Forman is now breathing harder. Well, here he comes. He's after Holyfield.
George is putting together a rally here. Some clubbing rights to the head. Evander Holyfield is obviously bothered. But he countered with a nice right hand, and I think it all began with a low blow. I think a lot of people are surprised that George is still going this strong, this late. I think he's already proved some of us so-called experts wrong, in that he couldn't keep up a fairly fast pace.
A tremendous right hand from Holyfield. A stiff jab, a left-right combination. Now comes Forman with a combination of his own.
Good little left hook by George Foreman. Another one, and a third one. That was 3 left hooks in a row, and Holyfield did seem to be jarred. George with a 1-2, having a good rally here. That's a tough way to find the fountain of youth. Get hit in the face by Evander Holyfield, though.
Oh, right hand from Forman.
Definitely.
Holyfield.
George is coming on like gangbusters here. That looping overhand right found a home.
And the little short chopping uppercuts. The overhand right. Holyfield's got to move. He's got to get out of there. and he comes back with a left hook of his own. He's gone to that in this round. Here comes Holyfield. Back. Doubling his left and his right. Scoring heavily.
A series of approximately half a dozen combinations. Flushing George Foreman's face, and he's hardly budged. Those are the punches that have put down all the heavyweights that Evander Holyfield has faced so far. If not put them down, certainly stop them. And here's George coming back. And what's got to be the most exciting round of the fight so far, Dick, and stated is for George Foreman to tire. It hasn't happened yet.
Holyfield landing some thunderous midsection shots.
You can hear those punches smacking into his big belly back in the 10th row. It sounds like he's beating a big bass drum. Two jarring jabs by Holyfield.
An amazing performance.
Oh!
A right hand square on the button.
That's the kind of right hand that dropped Buster Douglas for the count. But George Foreman just stands there, soaking it up.
Oh, left, right. Another combination. A left to the midsection of Forman.
Yep. A left hook by Forman.
How do you think Forman would do against Mike Tyson with a performance like tonight? A midsection left from Holyfield. And do they hit with a thud?
George gritted his teeth a little bit after that shot. I don't think he could deny feeling it. Two good right hands. Move around, stay out of trouble.
Holyfield with a combination. Forman is staggered. George Foreman is staggered.
He's in trouble.
Holyfield pours it on.
The bell interrupts.
He has noticeably slowed down.
Good. Right hand. And another one by Evander Holyfield.
Holyfield almost walked into a left hand, though.
Almost.
Almost.
And there's a good 1-2 by George Foreman, and Evander Holyfield holds on. George's blows and the fatigue factor is also catching up.
Gotta keep him up.
Well, that's certainly not going to help George Foreman. Probably trailing on the scorecards anyway, certainly trailing on our scorecards. And that point, I think, pretty much says everything as far as George needs a knockout. And right now, it's George that's on the receiving end. Late in the fight, fighting hard, still dangerous, soaking up unbelievable punishment, hardly flinching. There was another tremendous right hand from Evander Holyfield. And another one.
Unbelievable. Holyfield has hit him with some tremendous punches. 10 seconds remaining in round 11.
George swinging wildly to the body. If he doesn't watch it, there'll be another point.
He's got to move and hit. And not get careless.
Oh, another right hand by Evander. Right in the mouth. Below the border punches from George are simply because he can't lift his hands up that high anymore. Another good combination from Evander Holyfield.
10 seconds.
The crowd is on their feet here at the convention hall. They've got more than their money's worth. There's the bell. It ends in a hug.
What a great fight.
Eugene Grant scores the bout 116 to 111. Tommy Kazmarek has it 115 to 112. And Jerry Roth scores it 117